Alright, this is Calibos, and we're playing Enigmatica 2. So this Crimson Portal just appeared, and I just started randomly recording. I just finished recording the previous episode. I'm just gonna kill these guys really quick. And kill their things, and kill that stray and the spider. So yeah, we've got a Book of Crimson Rites now. So we may go away. We may, in fact, be able to do a little bit more on Thumbcraft. Thermometer. So we've learned that. All right. So yeah, that's that. I mean, it just randomly showed up, so I thought I would record a little bit, and I guess I will catch up with you guys in a second. Got some more researching things to do. So yep, be right back. All right, so I've gone ahead and I had some stuff. I was trying to figure out how to automate the auto chisel here. I'm here to tell you it does not automate very well. So it does accept input through the top. It does not like so for example, if I put the marble in, it won't put anything into these center slots as far as I can tell. I have tried. So, but I have managed to get it to do this. Hopefully. Oh, right. I just started the pack up again. That was a little while ago that I should fix that. Let's check the power really quick. I know. I should have done this before. But I keep forgetting that this is buggy. Because I kind of like expect things to work for some reason. I don't know. So let's do that there. There we go. So now we can have cards. And then we'll grab some speed cards. We'll take, we'll make 20. There we go. Oh, I already had them out. I knew that. So, even if you're not using this, if you give it power, it uses power. So amusingly, if you take the power away, notice it's going through the power pretty quick. It still works, but it slows down. And if you wait for all of the power to go away, it just gets very slow, but it will actually keep working. So I have no idea how to automate putting a new chisel in here. I was kind of hoping I would be able to. I'm just going to let this run out so I can prove that it works without power. It did before. I guess that doesn't necessarily mean that it will now, but it did before. So using the auto chisel, you put what you want it to turn into here. Everything put on this side is fed through, and for the purposes of getting stuff in and out, the top is the left-hand side and the bottom is the right. So, you know, this is how I got it to work. All right, yeah. See, why did I just take a hit there? But it just gets to a point where it's not technically using power anymore. And yeah, but you give it power, it speeds up. So that is why I'm giving it power. Plus 20 arithmetic is basically nothing. Anyway, so I looked through the Thaumonomicon. I went ahead and I scanned all of the robes, and when I got the book, I tried to open the, let's see, it's called, whatever the book was for the Crimson Cult thing. So I right-clicked to try opening it so I could like examine it and stuff. And it went away like it was a knowledge thing. So I'm guessing, you know, that's really all it is. But nothing new has opened up in the book. I don't know if I need something else or, yeah, this thing. Crimson Rites. So you can make them, but they're dangerous. Alternately, apparently you can get them from mob drops, which seems a lot safer. There we go. Yeah, see. No way to automate the chisel. I tried the front, you know, I tried the back, you know, I tried the sides. It's not very happy. But I have also taught the AE system useful things like how to craft all of the marble. So in the future, we should just be able to come in and you know, order what we want, and it will make all of it. So that's pretty good. Now I'm not sure expansion. This is faster or not. I think that it is, but it doesn't help with the auto chisel. I mean, it just burns through what it burns through, and eventually I'll just have to remember to keep coming and popping chisels in it, because as I said, you know, you can do this. Come on, it's going to run out eventually. And I have to remember I've got 2 minutes, because this is one of those episodes where I'm chopping it to bits. Okay, so it does feed off the front. Maybe it just doesn't like, okay, export. So we'll we'll do this. This is 28, 32 channels. Crafting car. So we want one of these. Let's make a recipe for chisels now that I think it might work. It never works unless somebody is watching. Isn't that crazy? Like, yeah. I chisel. So iChisel has, it doesn't say what it is, but I guess it doesn't matter since we can just use diamonds. So let's just use this one. We'll make that in here, put that there. So, crafting card, chisel, and smart cable. Let's see if this works. Cross your fingers. Okay, so that eventually will get through all of our stuff, and it will marble. Nice. So it's going to convert all of this into the astral sorcery marble, which looks mostly the same anyway. And you know, we'll just be able to craft as at will. So let's head out to astral sorcery area again. Now you'll recall that we were working on, let's get rid of that nonsense, using the Fossick resonator. It's the equal spiral thing. So there's a starlight field over here. And there's one on the other side over there, and I thought there's one. This is the one that I found first. So I started with that, and I basically made a giant spiral. Now, one of the interesting things is, and the reason I missed them the first time through, because I should have seen this while on camera and looking, is, and I'm going to tell you right now, you cannot see them during the day. But not only that, if you're flying too high, you can't see them either. So, what is that? Dusk. Okay, good. So, this is what a starlight field looks like. Now, the fact that it has apparently the sparkles in it means that it's a really good one. And if we come over here to this one, you'll see the same. Now, if I get too far away, oh, well, I guess you can still see it. It's just really hard to see. Not sure I missed it then. But the other thing you'll notice is they're just not close to each other, just like it says. So they're approximately 500 blocks apart. And I think this is the first one I found. But yeah, they're approximately 500 blocks apart. And this is supposed to be a really good location. So I haven't tried to set up a thing here, mostly because this location over here also seems good, where the this is. Because, I mean, it's pretty full. So if I move this, excuse me, sir. send you back where you're supposed to go. So if I move this, I mean, it's filling up really fast, but over there, it should theoretically be better. But according to everything that I've said, it doesn't it doesn't matter. You can pretty much start this anywhere, and then you make something called a collector. And the collector allows you to whatchamacallit, cave eliminator. Oh yeah, I saw that one. So the collector allows you to basically focus starlight on it, on the table, so you can amp it up. So between a collector and then going really high up in the sky, you can actually just do all of your crafting anywhere. So I could reasonably take this back to base if I cared, but I really don't have any reason to, because we can teleport. So, angel block. We're going to grab one of our angel blocks, and we're going to go like this. We're going to go table, save. Now we should just be able to look in journey map 45, and we're looking for approximately 128, which should be right here. So there we go. Apparently it's raining blitzes. So from here, we can put the table down, and it's super full. Oh, are you whacking me from way over here? All right, so we now have the luminous crafting table, and we can do this thing. You saw that we use the Fosig resonator and stuff like that. So let's look in the book, the mighty tome of knowledge here. So we're going to need a grindstone. So grindstone's not going to be super challenging, unless I forget how to type. Grindstone. So this is going to require the luminous crafting table. So we'll need marble. Just grab a couple of it. Get some sticks. And some wood. There's a little bit of wood in here. So grindstone. So even during the day, we should actually have power now. Now it should be better at night, but it should work during the day as well. Now I have the understanding that the further on you get into this, the more complex your luminous crafting table gets. It basically has stages. So let's let's just start with wood really quick. Or cobble, I guess. We have a lot of cobble. And we'll roll this 8. A wand. Do we have a builder's wand? There's got to be a wand. Axe without builder's wands, you know, are kind of depressing and sad. Also clouds. Clouds off. Okay. I suspect very strongly that we are going to be rebuilding this, but here we are for the moment. So we'll put down our grindstone. So the purpose of the grindstone is basically grind things down with it. So if I have an ore or whatever, crystal. Let's see, grab a big one of these. Uh, 373, that's pretty big. Now I'll have to go looking for more. So if we put this on here, and we like do that, and then we shift right click to get it off. It was at 373, now it's at 359, but we've pretty much sharpened. Our cutting has gone up. So if we do that again, now it's at 339, and our cutting's at 28%. So this reduces size, but increases the cutting. Now, if we have our shoot. So this is full. We have 2 full things. All right. So that's that. We can put our light well down here. So what this does for us now is, I don't think this being higher makes it any faster. I don't remember how fast it was going before. But if we take, I seem to recall it says something along the lines of, if we take a bucket of this, and then we chuck crystal in here, it's supposed to get larger. And there's a certain maximum size that it can get to, and I think that the book said something along the lines of, what was that? Oh, it broke. When it gets to a certain size, you know, it has a maximum size, and then it might actually start getting purer from there. So we'll have to see what we can do with that. But looking into the astral tome, so grindstone, and that was the light well here. Aquamarine, liquid starlight seems to have interesting interactions with rock crystals and other liquids. Perhaps this warrants some experimentation. Cannot help but wonder if other materials in a light well would produce other liquids. So, crystal growth. Looks like the liquid starlight solidified on the surface, quickly starts melting off again when removed, undoing the temporarily added mass. Leaving it a long enough might permanently increase its size. crystal were to be made larger, perhaps multiple of some items could be crafted from one crystal. Crystals seem to have a maximum size they will grow to. You wonder what would happen if a fully grown crystal was continuously submerged in the liquid starlight, and what it would mean for its purity. So this one was 44. It's still 44. I'm wondering if this only works at night. Or if that just bumped its purity up. Or maybe it only works, like I said, at night. So let's do this again, because we can... Oh, that's at 400. Maybe that was the one that we threw in there. Oh, I bet that's exactly what happened. Because this one was only at like 300 before. Because we ground it down. So we might be able to like really improve the quality of our crystals. But I'm going to go through and start farming some of this stuff up so that we have a good supply. I'm going to see about getting some more of the ore and getting some more of the crystals. We'll see if there's anything that I need to do to improve all of that. Well, we'll just get a supply so we don't have to look for it during episodes. Then we'll work from there. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. If you don't. Questions, comments, concerns can all go below. I hope you guys have a great night.